Hello, everyone. My name is Alisha Lee.
And I'm Doug Oliver.
And we want to welcome you to the Celebrity Spotlight on Cablevision.
Now, I'm so excited about this show today. We have a legend. And when I say legend, I mean a legend. For the first rapper to ever put a rap record on wax, we got the legendary Spoonie G in the building.
How's everybody doing? How you doing?
Thanks for coming down.
No problem.
Spoonie, I'm anxious to hear a lot of stuff right now, so
Yeah.
I really want to start the show off. What was the first record that you did that made it where this was the first rap record to ever be on wax?
Well, the name of it was Spoonie and Rap. I made it when I was 16 years old in 1979, and I never thought it would be, as big as it was. But then when I was walking down 125th Street, I used to work in the dry cleaning store, and I used to get off like maybe about 5 o'clock after I make all the deliveries from downtown. And one day I was walking from Lexington Avenue, coming down 25th Street, and all I heard was, "Just say it, 1 for the trouble, 2 for the time. Come on." I was like, "Oh my God, that's me!" I was like, I was so excited, man, and I felt real good, man, and the rest is history, man. The record just became big and big, and I started doing shows, and I went from Leeds
when you
to
say
Jordan.
125th Street, you mean 125th Street in New York?
Yeah,
New York City.
125th, yeah.
New York City.
I'm from Harlem. Yeah, I'm from Harlem.
Okay, you're from Harlem.
I'm from 123rd Street, 7th and 8th.
Okay.
And the record just, went on from there, man. Started doing shows, making money, and the rest is history, man.
This is history. Right.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Spoonie G.
Yeah.
How did you come up with the name Spoonie G?
Well, my cousin, her name was Toot. She gave me the name because I used to like to eat a lot, which I still like to eat. She gave me Spoon. She gave me the name Spoonie because, I didn't like to use forks. I like to use spoon because I like to get it all, And actually, my name was Spoon Bug.
Spoon Bug.
Spoon Bug, and they it's short to Spoonie. Because but she the one that gave me the name.
Okay.
So my name been Spoonie since I was a kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when the record hit big, it hit big in 1979?
Yeah.
1979.
Yeah.
So when did Love Rap come about?
Love Rap came about the next year. I did Love Rap with my uncle Bobby Robinson, God bless the dead, on Love Rap, Enjoy Records.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a success also. I did that with the Treacherous 3. See, I actually come from the camp of Treacherous 3. So it was me, Kumo, D, and LA Sunshine.
Okay.
And then when I made Spoonie Rap, it became Spoonie G and the Treacherous 3.
Oh, okay.
And Special K actually got in my spot.
Oh, okay. So
And
that's
then
how it went.
they got a contract with Enjoy, and they made Heartbeat and a few other records, after we made New Rap Language and Love Rap, So that's how that became about.
So who's some of the people you toured with? You toured with yourself?
Grandmaster Flash, Frizz 5, Sugar Hill Gang, Funky 4+1, Heavy D, Curtis Blow, the list goes on and on, man. Yeah, it's so many people, man. So many people.
How was it working with or touring with Heavy D, Curtis Blow, all these big time artists? Rest in peace, of course, Heavy D. But
Heavy. I'm gonna start with Heavy. Heavy was a beautiful person, down to earth, He was one of the lightest big guys I ever seen on his feet. I was like, wow, look at the way he moved. To be so,
It's big.
He wasn't a small guy, but he was light on his feet, and he kept them dance moves. He always was on time, and we was in Europe actually, we toured in Europe together, and we actually met up at the end. Like I would come from one side of Europe and he would come from the other side, and we met up at the end. But he was a down to earth brother, and he will be missed, especially in this hip hop world. He's very talented,
Yes,
You
yes,
know,
he was.
he's very tight. And I actually was in the studio when he made The Overweight Lovers in the House. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I was actually in the studio when he made that. Now Curtis, Curtis is good too. I mean, he's a good person too. You know, me and Curtis, you know, we're both from Harlem. You know, I actually see him from time to time. But touring with Curtis, we did a little short tour, but it was me, Curtis, Melly Mel, and me, Curtis, Melly Mel. I forgot who else it was. But it was a few of us, and we did a little short tour. But the tour was a success, and you know, Curtis is cool. You know, I can't say too much.
Did you collaborate with any of these artists?
No.
No collaboration?
No. Maybe in the future I don't know what's going to happen, but at the time I didn't do no collaboration.
Okay.
You know.
Do you mind if I take it back just a little bit to your childhood?
You're good.
And what I'm about to say may be a little, you know, emotional, but I just want to know, I know your mom, she passed away at an early age. And
Yeah.
when you was at an early age.
Yeah, 15.
12 or 15?
Yeah, 15.
And to my knowledge, you went to go live with your uncle, correct?
Yeah, my uncle and my aunt.
And your uncle was one of the individuals that inspired you to do rapping?
Bobby Robinson.
Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, what happened was, one day, see, because Bob used to go to a lot of the shows, you know. If Hollywood be playing, he'd go. If Grandmaster Flash was playing, he would go. And one day, my Uncle Bobby, he bought a cassette tape home of Hollywood, you know. And Hollywood was cutting up the record, hot shot, hot shot, hot shot. And, you know, then he started rapping. And, you know, at the time, I liked poetry. I used to write poetry. You know, I was in school. I won a poetry contest. And I heard Hollywood rapping. I was like, wow. And I think it was at that time that I decided, I want to do this, you know. And I've always wanted to be a singer, but I could never sing. So becoming an MC, or like they could say rapper, was the closest I could become to singing, you know. And I liked poetry, so it was easy for me, you know. I listened to music and started writing. And Hollywood, you know, inspired me. I could just say that DJ Hollywood inspired me to become a, you know, a rapper. You know?
I know this is a very sensitive topic. You know,
What's
as
up?
I talk to rappers and MCs from different generations, so and I like to get the terminology right when I speak to one. Well, some people like to be called rappers, some like to be called MCs. Why is that so sensitive?
Well, back in the days, there was no rappers. We was all called MCs. It was called MCing or rhyming. Was no rapping, you know. And that's why, you know, because back in the day, that's what we knew.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you call me a rapper, I'm cool with it, but I'm originally an MC, you know, MC Spoonie G, you know.
Did you go by the earlier name, the Love Rapper?
Well, that's what people called me. I named the song. I mean, some people call me a love rapper, you know, but you know, but I'm just Spoonie G. That's it. That's all.
So, name some of the producers you might have worked with in the past.
Teddy Riley, Marley Marl. Teddy Riley, Marley Marl. I actually worked with the guy who wrote New Jack City,
Really?
Barry Michael Cooper.
Nice.
Okay, I heard that name.
Nice.
Yeah, Barry Michael Cooper. We made a record called Street Girl. You know. So oh man, what's my name? Davey DMX.
Yeah, David.
I worked with him. You know, that's really all. And what's this guy's name? I forgot this other guy's name.
Don't you say back in that time, it was no gangster rap. It used to be like fun rap.
Yeah, but if you listen to Spoonie rap, somebody brought to my attention. They said, Spoonie, don't you know you're the first gangster rapper? I said, you're the first one to mention the gun. You know, in my record, I said, I'm going to shoot my shot, I'm going to shoot to kill, because I'm Spoonie, Spoon that don't mess around. They said, nobody mentioning guns back in the day, so you were the first one to actually mention a gun in the record, you know. So, you know, That's something that
Technically, you was a love rap.
yeah. And that's what I told him. I said, well, you know, he said, nah, well, you was the first gangster rapper too, because you mentioned the gun and how you was gonna do this. And sounds like God.
Back then, I don't think the West Coast rappers was out then, right?
No, that's I know.
So.
Not in that time, right?
No, I never heard it. Back in the days, I didn't hear it.
How was the people receiving y'all back then? Like, I know it was a rough time back then.
Well, when Sugar Hill, when I first heard Rapper's Delight, you know, I was like, wow. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, these guys are a record and it's played on the radio, you know, and so it was crazy, man. I mean, I became a immediate fan of Sugar Hill Gang. I mean, immediate, you know.
Now, let's make sure the fans can understand. Sugar Hill Gang was the first group to be on a rap record.
Yeah, I'm the
You were
first
the first solo artist
in the whole wide world.
Yeah, to be on it. Okay.
You know? And then came Curtis Blow.
Okay.
After me. But people, they accepted us, you know, the rap thing, some people thought was going to be a fad, you know, like they said with rock and roll. But here we are. Billions of dollars later.
Yeah.
You know. And
is rap and hip hop the same?
No.
I just want to, you know, clear it up for people who don't understand.
Well, to me, hip hop is like a cult. It's a culture.
Yeah.
It's not just, you know, rapping. Or, it's a culture. It's graffiti. You know, life. It's a whole bunch of things that when you say hip hop, you know. Now, when you come to when you say hip hop as far as MC's concerned, well, to me, rap is more commercial. You know, like they consider me an underground MC. You know, like you didn't really hear my record on the radio till later on, like the major radio stations like BLS, because you didn't hear it till later on. I mean, Spoon and Rap or Love Rap. You know, I mean, I made Godfather. You heard those, you know, but as far as, you know, Spoon and Rap, which was considered underground, you know, you didn't hear that till later on. You know.
And why is that though? How come it was so difficult to hear it?
Because it wasn't commercial. You know, I didn't even have a hook. You know, I just went rapping. I just went from the beginning, just rapping. You know, you know, you see a 140. You know, and I just started rapping, and I just went on for about 5 minutes, just straight rapping, no stopping, no hook. You know, not like, you know, my record, The Godfather, I'm the Godfather. You know, after I rap.
That was big.
After I start, you know, but it wasn't commercial at all.
Right.
You know, but, you know, Take It Off, the other records, the Big B, The Godfather, those are more commercial, you know, than Spoon and Rap and Love Rap. You know?
Now, let me ask you, if you had to name an artist from the past that you would work with, and had to name an artist who you'll work with now in the future, who would that be?
From the past?
Yeah.
Kumo D.
Kumo D?
Yeah.
Okay. And who's from the future you would consider on working with?
There's a few of them.
Only one. Only one.
Well, I like Jada.
Oh, you like Jada?
Yeah, I like
Jada.
Yeah, Jay-Z. I mean, like I said, I don't want to take this credit, but I mean, Jay-Z, Jada. There's a few people I like to work with. If I got the chance to, I would like to work with them.
Well, you know, a lot of people don't understand that everything has a beginning. Right. And really, people don't understand that, especially with this hip-hop, MCs, rappers, if he never got that deal back then as the first solo rap artist, you never know where a lot of these rappers would be at today. Because I do remember a stretch through the 80s and 90s, they were trying to shut hip-hop, R&B, rap down, wasn't it? They were trying to shut it down. And things that we were hearing in the 80s was Spoonie G, Flash, and a lot of cassettes.
Right.
Cold Crush Brothers.
Right.
Jazzy J and the Jazzy Five.
Yeah.
Heard a lot of cassettes playing out there, but Spoonie was one of them that we was listening to that was like, wow, we wanted to be just like him. Right, so it was that was an exciting time.
Yeah, it was.
That was definitely an exciting time there.
Late 70s. Well, in the beginning, I mean, I was going to all the all the hip hop shows. I mean, when Flash played, Funky 4+1, Fantastic Five, and they kind of laid the groundwork for what I was doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of learned from these guys, you know, the blueprint.
Yeah.
You know, of how to really do this thing. You know, I learned from those guys, and when you used to go to them shows, they was packed. I mean, it was Flash in the first 4 MCs, not 5. You know, and everywhere they played, man, it was just packed. I mean, crowd, you know.
It was crowded out there.
Yeah, it was crowded, man.
Yeah. Now they say rap started from Kool Herc.
Cool.
Is that true?
Well, I don't know about that, but I know they say he's the godfather of hip hop. Herc goes way back, you know, Kool Herc and the Herculoids.
Yes.
You know, so his title stands with him. He got his title. Yeah.
I came across a flyer of his, and was that you sent me the flyer? Somebody sent me the flyer, and they said, "Doug, you should print this out." And I did. And I got it. It's a flyer from 1978.
Yeah.
Where he was throwing a party at Norman Thomas in the gym.
Yeah.
He was in the gym, and it was 1978. And I said, "Wow!" I said, "Look at this."
He goes back. He goes back. I think Herc goes back to 75. I think I think 75, 76, something like that. You know, he goes back, man. Kool Herc and the Herculoids been playing in the parks, man. You know.
Now, what was one of the popular parks? They used to. I know up in the Bronx they did it. What was the Valley Park or something?
Yeah, that was one of the parks. I used to hang in the Bronx once in a while, but I never went to the parties in the park. I kind of hung in Manhattan a lot, you know, in Harlem. Like I said, I'm from Harlem. You know, 125, you know, Montmartre Park. In Harlem, those are the parks that they did the you know, things in. But I wasn't too familiar with the parks in the Bronx. You know, once in a while, I go to the Bronx with my friends, but wasn't frequent.
What are some of the, you know, just the business, the inside parts of the whole music entertainment business that you came across that you didn't like?
Everything. Everything.
Woo! Boy, no.
Just want to get right down to
No, I'll tell you like this. It's called a music business, but it's 90% business and 10% music. My uncle Bobby Robinson, God bless his dead, he told me a long time ago, he said, if you take care of your business will take care of you. And I've been signed up with BMI since, I think, 1980. And I've been getting checks from BMI since 1980.
Nice.
You know, and so he taught me this.
Now that's considered royalties, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Every
Just trying to
time
get the audience to understand.
record is played on the radio.
Yeah.
You know, and then you got digital royalties from when they download the record. Yeah. So it's very important that you get to know the business of the music business. Not just running in the studio, making records, you know, and the glam and the glitter and all that. That's cool. But see, what my Uncle Bobby Robinson taught me, he said, I'm not going to only teach you how to make money now, but he said, I'm going to teach you how to get money 30 years from now.
Nice.
And that's what he taught me, you know. He taught me, you know, how to get money. He said, you know, and God bless the dead has been true to this day.
Wow.
You know, he taught me about publishing, you know, publishing.
Share that
rights.
advice with people who don't know, if you don't mind.
Well, it's very, you know, you have to go down, when you make a record, you got to go to BMI or AppScat, and you can open up, you start your writers, you sign that writer's application, a publishing application, or you can even open up a producing company, you know. A lot of people don't have their rights and they're not getting paid because they don't know.
Right.
You know, their records are being played on the radio and somebody else is receiving the checks because they don't know.
Because they didn't do the production.
They didn't go down to BMI and sign up for the, you know, to get their writers royalties.
Nice. Okay.
You know, so a lot of people are being robbed. you know, because they don't know. See, because when they came to him, they gave him a little money and told him, well, I'll take it in the studio, make the record and this and that. But it's a lot to this business. It's not only just going in the studio and making records, man. It's a lot of money to be made in this business. It's different areas that you can make money.
Is it beneficiaries with that BMI, like where you can?
Oh yes,
something happen to you.
Because every time your record is played on the radio, you get paid. Every time.
What do BMI mean?
Broadcasting Music Incorporated.
Okay.
You know. So wherever it's played in the world, I mean, my record be played in Germany, Brazil, you know, wherever it's played at, Africa, I get paid.
Right.
You know. So that's very important, you know what I'm saying, that you get signed up with BMI APSCAP, you know. Because, you know, when the records ain't selling, you still get a check from them.
That's a good thing.
You know what I'm saying?
You get a check even if it's not selling.
When your records ain't selling, they're playing it somewhere.
Oh, okay, around the world.
You know?
Gotcha.
So if it's not selling, you know, as long as the record's being played, you're going to get a check from BMI.
Nice.
You know?
Nice.
Excuse me. And so,
So what's some of the upcoming things that we can expect from Spoonie G?
well, you know what, man? I've been in the studio for a while trying to get this thing together. And I'm still working on a few things, man. You know, I just did a couple of bars with Grand Surgeon. This guy's coming out with a new freestyle CD. And I got a couple other people that I'm supposed to be on their CDs. But basically, man, I'm just trying to, you know, I'm on the grind, man.
I hear that.
I'm on the grind, man. Just trying to pay the bills and, you know, stay on top of things. That's all, man.
Well, Spoon, what I would like to know, think we can please this audience with a little bit of that love rap?
Well, you know, I ain't got no problem with that, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we had a.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be right back. We're gonna have Spoonie G with a little bit of love rap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
The love rap.
Yeah.
Yes, y'all. A freak, y'all. To the beat, y'all. So unique, y'all. Now I was speeding down the street, then I pushed my brake because I seen a fine girl, made me shiver and shake. Then I blew my horn and she turned her head. And to the young lady, this is what I said. I said, baby, come on over to my car and tell me your name so I can know you are. And just give me your number, address, and all. I might wanna see you, I might wanna call your friends out your house wherever you be. But meanwhile, baby doll, just come with me. So I opened my door, she got into my car. She looked into my face, said, I know you are. Said I seen you once, I can't forget your face. You got style, got class, finesse and taste. I said, I'm glad you think so, I'm glad we met. I haven't met a girl, nothing like you yet. But just lay on back and relax your head because the seats are soft, just like a bed. Then she looked at me and started to smile. I said, baby, let's have a little fun for a while. I know every move from A to Z, but if it's alright with you, it's alright with me. But if we do it in the car, that's no respect. Let's go to my house. She said, it's a bet. When I got into my house, I told the female, wow. The first thing she said is, let's have a child. I said, no, baby, I only got time to make a lot of money to say my rhyme. Cause if I had a baby, I might go broke. And believe me, to me, girl, there ain't no joke. People smiling in your face and talk behind your back. And when you get the story, it's never exact. Some say they're your friends, but they really are not. Because they only out to try to get what you got.
I hope they got it. It sounds all right on.
Alligator. Thank you.
Monique? Hey, baby. Okay, I was here at the studio and I hit the cameras from, Cable Vision on Central Avenue. I know I do.
Yes, y'all. A freak, y'all. It's so unique, y'all. Now I was speeding down the street and then I pushed my brake. I seen a fine girl, made me shiver and shake. I blew my horn. She turned her head. And to the young lady, this is what I said. I said, baby, come on over to my car and tell me your name so I can know who you are. Just give me your number, address, and all. I might want to see you. I might want to call. Your friend's house, your house, wherever you be. But meanwhile, baby doll, just come with me. I opened my door. She got into my car. She looked into my face, said, I know who you are. Said, I seen you once, I can't forget your face. You got style, class, finesse, and taste. I said, I'm glad you think so. I'm glad we met. I haven't met a girl, nothing like you yet. So just lay on back, relax your head, because my seat's so soft, just like a bed. Then she looked at me and she started to smile. I said, baby, let's have a little fun for a while. I know every move from A to Z, but if it's alright with you, it's alright with me. But if we do it in the car, that's no respect. Let's go to my house. She said, it's a bet. When I got into my house, I throw the female wild. The first thing she says, let's have a child. I said, no, baby. I only got time to make a lot of money and to say my rhyme. Because if I had a baby, I might go broke. And believe me to me, girl, there ain't no joker. Yes, y'all. A freak, y'all. And you don't stop. I keep on. Peace. Here you go.
Oh, it went up.
All right, we want to welcome everybody back. Thanks for tuning in. Alisha Lee and Doug Oliver's Celebrity Spotlight on Cablevision. That was hot. That was really amazing.
Thank you.
You went a cappella on us, huh?
Yeah, thank you.
Said I don't need any music.
No, I don't.
Very
No,
nice, and your
no.
voice is still like you first did the song.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That's a legend for you.
Thank you.
That's a legend. Now remember, he was 16 when he did that.
Yeah. No, that one I was 16 when I did Spoonie rap. Mm-hmm. I was 17 when I did that one.
All right.
Yeah,
I
but
made a
still.
mistake, y'all. 1 year mistake. 1 year mistake. Well, tell me, where's some of the places you performed? I mean, some of us probably be amazed just to hear the places you've been.
Well, as far as New York is concerned, man, Latin Quarters, Celebrity Club, Red Parrot, Harlem World, oh man, Mr. Souls.
What about outside New York?
Oh, North Carolina, the Dome in Charlotte.
Back then, was the West Coast feeling us then?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, they was feeling. I performed a lot of places, man. You know,
Where's some of the
Virginia,
countries you've been?
Germany, Amsterdam.
Did
In
you,
Europe, yeah.
did you experience any racism over there?
Oh no. In Europe,
None of
no. In Europe,
They embraced you.
in Europe, it's common for you to see a black and a white couple.
Okay.
You know, in London, it's common.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, walk down the street in a restaurant, it's common there. You know, for some reason, I mean, when I was there, I didn't sense no racism.
Okay.
I mean,
until
it's
you
like
got to
they-
America, until you stay in
yeah.
the
Over there, it's like they grasp you.
Nice.
You know, you black. You know, they know the history about Jesus being black, and you know, they know the history.
Right.
You know, they know our history.
Right.
You know, and so over there, it's not none of that, man. I mean, when I was over there, you know, and I was over there in 1988,
Really? Okay. Okay.
and I love Europe. You know, I can't wait to go back. I'm supposed to be going back in September. I love it. I can't wait to get back. You know, I'm going to Germany, but I can't wait to get back.
Oh, okay.
I can't wait to go back over there.
You know,
Nice.
it's funny that we went on the racism, but you know, today's times, we're under a lot of pressure these days.
Oh, I know.
Yes.
Yeah, and I want to ask you, what's your take on how they are treating the urban community? I gotta say urban because not a lot of stuff is not being reported about the Spanish. They're going through a lot that they don't talk about, but the blacks and the Hispanics are dealing with a lot of inappropriate, behavior from the police department.
Degradation.
Well,
I mean, I know we had our times.
oh yeah, you know, me being a person that's been locked up before, a lot of things have changed. You know, there's a lot of police brutality. Yes, it is. You know, and if it keeps going on, things are gonna get real out of hand. Like you see where they got some cops just got killed again. You know.
Right.
Well, this morning in Manhattan, they were throwing stuff at the police. They shut down the whole area, Columbus Circle.
See.
And this morning, a cop shot someone and he lived. And he said to the cop, "Why did you shoot me?" And the cop says, "I don't know."
See. You can't be making mistakes like that, man, because it's gonna, you know, it's a reaction.
Right.
It's going to cause a reaction, and unfortunately, you know, people are killing cops. It's not supposed to be like that. Cops not supposed to be just killing people, you know. So you got good and bad and everything.
Right.
So I can't just say that all cops, because all cops are not bad,
Right.
you know. But you do have some bad cops.
Right.
You
Just
know,
like you have some bad people.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer in, you know, every time I talk about this topic, is live right. I believe you should live right. And what I mean by that, living right, is if you teach your kids to live right, don't put yourself in positions to where you have to deal with the police in that manner.
Right.
Like some say, I didn't do nothing. All I was doing was hanging out on the corner. Then don't hang out on the corner.
Right.
Don't
You're
hang out on
right.
that corner.
You're right about that. I
if
believe
you get
that.
pulled over,
I
Yeah.
disagree.
if you pulled over
Yeah.
and you ask you for your license and your registration, you give them your license and
That's
registration.
it. You're right,
Don't
Doc.
say, yo, what I do? I didn't do this.
Yeah,
and you see, and until we get to that point where we say, hey, listen, if he's not asking you to jump off a bridge, if he's not asking you to jump in front of a moving
Just give it to
car,
him.
just give him.
But-
if you don't supposed to hang out on the corner, I know where you're going. If you don't post, and that's called loitering. Okay, so if he gives you a ticket, you take a ticket. But if you resist him, he might try to place you on the
Right,
rack.
right.
So live right. Just
Yeah.
live right.
There are a lot of people who are living right, walking home from a store. There are a lot of people who are in their own home, just sitting in the living room. There are a lot of people who helping other people who have illnesses that are living right, who are doing the Samaritan laws. There are a lot of individuals who are simply just driving home from work, trying to feed their family. There are a lot of people that's outside selling CDs or just trying to sell a little Lucy, trying to make a
check this
living,
out.
and they're not bothering anyone. There's some people that's out there playing in the playground with a toy gun and they're getting shot. There are some people who just walking down the street. There is no such thing as living right when you have people who are targeting your skin color, period.
Okay, I understand what you're saying, but if not taking up for the cops, but if you're selling something and you don't have a vendor's license,
Exactly.
they have the right to approach you about it.
Exactly.
They have a right to approach
To
you
approach
about
you,
it.
and if you don't have, if you're selling something without a vendor's license,
True,
Yep.
they have a right to approach you about it.
true.
Now, how you react to the approach?
It's going to determine how the situation
How
will go down.
sometimes, yeah. I mean, if you know you're wrong, if I know I'm wrong, let's say for me, instance, if I'm saying, and I know I'm wrong, and the cop approaches me, and I'm yes sir, no sir, I'm not gonna say, yo, well, why you bother me? Because I'm already in the wrong. I ain't got no license.
Do you know that there was an individual that was just sitting in their car listening to music? Just strictly sitting in their car listening to music.
Yeah.
In Florida. Didn't do anything.
I
listening to
understand.
music.
Yeah, I know. That's wrong. That's wrong. I'm not talking about a situation. I'm talking when you put yourself in a predicament.
True, but I'm talking about the ones where you're not.
Well, listen. You can't determine every situation for everybody, but you can determine how you can teach people how to act. And you know what? I know that I definitely want even though they grown now, I want my kids to go out there and act the right way, live right. Because if you put yourself in a situation, you might not come out on top of that. Okay, now you're right. You got different situations, scenarios happen that they pull somebody over and something happened.
Yeah.
I can't control that. But what I can control is how I want my kids to act and how they're going to go about their routine if they do get pulled over. You know what I'm saying? Give them what they ask you for. If they ask you for your license, give it to them. They ask you for your registration, give it to them.
Of course, comply to see another day.
Comply.
I agree.
That's it. Not argue with them, not wrestle with them, none of that. Just comply to what they ask.
But the sad part about it is when minorities start to realize that minorities' lives matters just as much as police realize the same thing, it's not going to go anywhere. Because black don't even honor their own lives. That's what I'm saying with this. And yes, we need to teach them to comply. We need to teach them the rules and the regulations and stop being aggressive and everything. But the problem is everybody has an ego. To a certain degree, you shouldn't talk to me this kind of way. You should respect me, and that's where the confrontation comes. He has a gun. He is the law. Yeah, you have to respect that.
That's not no confrontation. That is obeying what
That's
they're
what I'm
saying.
saying.
That's it.
Exactly.
It's a dry situation. Obey what they say, and that's
Spoonie,
it.
what's your thoughts about that?
Well,
The pros and the cons of both.
Unfortunate. The incidents that happened where the cops killed the people, that was very unfortunate. And if they're wrong, they should be dealt with. That's first of all. And there are some people that should have never became cops. If they had psych evaluations, they would never became a cop. If they would have been honest with the psych evaluation.
Yes, indeed.
They would have been honest about it.
Yes, indeed.
You know, some cops are grandfathered in. You know, and but as far as what Doug is concerned, when a cop approach you,
Yeah, of course, you comply.
there's a way that you have to comply.
You have to comply.
You know, whether you're right or wrong. If they stop you, no matter what they stop you for, if they ask you for your license registration, just give it to them. Yo, what you stop me for? I didn't do nothing. Because that starts something.
That starts it all up, right?
You know what some police officers believe, that when they stop you and that if you give them direct eye contact, they feel as though that you're being superior. Like they feel like you shouldn't have to give them that type of direct eye contact, because then they feel like if you don't, you're intimidating. So maybe they might let you bypass or walk away or something like that. But if you stand strong and your tone is a little bit aggressive, you can be a little aggressive to a police officer. You don't have to be, I need to know why you stopped me. Sometimes they don't tell you that until after they take all your credentials.
And that's okay.
No, I don't see why that's okay.
If they pull you over, right?
I don't see why that's okay.
If they pull you over and they ask you for your license and registration, you have to comply. You have to comply.
Why can't I ask you why you pulled me over?
You see what I'm saying? That type of person.
I'm asking you.
That type of attitude. Get these kids killed.
No. If you pull me over, I'm giving you my license, your registration. Let me finish talking. I'm giving you your license. I'm giving you everything that you're saying. Why do I have to wait and half an hour later for you to think of a reason of why you pulled me over? Oh, you got a busted taillight. No, I don't.
No.
Hey, listen,
hold up.
The only way we reform her, the only way, this is a sensitive topic. This is a very sensitive topic.
Yeah, it is.
The only way to reform New York City, the big cities, or even the small communities, is reform within their own communities.
True.
You have to hire within your communities. You can't get some of these Caucasians that lived upstate, wherever, New York, or if it's Jersey, Philly, just in another suburb, and get them to come and police the urban community. You can't. They don't. They can't.
Yeah, they don't know, but yeah, they don't know.
They don't know how to.
Yeah, they don't. They don't know how to react to situations.
They don't know how to react. But Spoonie, I know you're here for music.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put you on that hot seat.
You're already on the hot seat. Is there
seat.
anything else you want to say before we move on to? We're about to listen to some more of your music.
Okay.
Anything else you want to say to close that topic?
Give us some of your where people got to reach Spoonie.
Yeah, or whatever.
Okay. My email is therealspoonie@gmail.com, and you can reach me there. My email anytime.
Right. Now, what we're about to do is we get ready to play one of the my favorite.
Yeah, your favorite.
Yeah, my favorite, and what we're gonna do is basically we're gonna let you introduce it.
Yeah. This is Spoonie Rap, the first rap record that was ever made. First solo rap record that was ever made.
The first solo rap record that was ever made.
Yeah.
Okay, we're about to play that right now.
See, I was driving down the street on a stormy night to say up ahead there was a terrible fright. There was a big fine lady, she was crossing the street. She had a box with the disco beat, so I hit my brakes, but not all there.
This brings back memories.
And then I took me a look, I said, la-di-da-di. A big fine girl, she had a hell of a body. Then she looked at me, and then she started switching. So I took my key out of the ignition, got out the car, and kept my mouth shut. Cause my 20/20 vision was right on the butt. I caught up with her, I said, you look so fine. I swear to God, I wish you was mine. She said, hey boy, you're Spoonie G. That's right, honey, how do you know me? She said, Spoonie G, you're all the same. And everybody who disco, I know your name. I said, come on baby, it's not too far. We're gonna take a little walk into my car. I said we got to the car, then we sat in the seat. And then the box was rocking to the funk and beat. And then I looked at her and pushed the seat back, turned off a box and put on my 8-track. And then I started rapping without no pause, cause my mind was just getting in those joints. And then I got in the straw, we started doing to the beat. I started doing like this, started doing the freak. Yeah, shit, y'all, a freak, y'all. Cause I'm MC Spoonie G.
This brings back a lot of memories.
Yes,
Yeah, it does, right? Yeah, she connects everywhere, man. She connects, oh man. She everywhere.
And you know, I still work with Sal all the time.
Oh yeah?
Sal does the parties at the
Oh now? Okay. Okay, alright.
About to end the show soon. I love this.
Yeah.
And then I got the girl for 3 hours straight. I had to go to work, so I couldn't be late. I said, where's your man? She said he's in jail. I said, come on, baby, because it's telling the jail. Cause if it comes at me and then he wants to fight, see, I'ma get the man good and I'ma get him right. Say, I'ma roll my barrel and keep the bullets still. And when I shoot my shot, I'm gonna shoot to kill. Cause I'm a Spoonie Spoon that don't mess around. I drop a man friends say the Germany. You couldn't pay, yeah, that man try to mess with me. Cause I'm a smooth talker, I'm the midnight stalker. I'm an image of the man they call it JD Walker. If you're gonna be my girl, just come along and just clap your hands until my funk is on. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't gamble either. And most people call me a woman pleaser. Cause I keep the phone numbers on the shelf. I go to make a love and then I keep it to myself. So no one's gonna know what I'm doing to you. It's just the brother needs to know your motherfucker.
Alright, Spoonie, give that information one more time where they can find you.
My email, therealspoonie@gmail.com.
You got anything coming up?
I got a show at SOB's. That's in September 11th. Yeah, September 11th.
Okay.
I'll be performing.
Alright. Well, we want to thank you for coming on the show.
Yes, I want to thank everybody for
No problem.
watching.
No problem, bro.
All the man, brother.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Thanks everybody for watching
No problem.
Alisha and Doug Oliver's show.
Spotlight. Spoonie G.
Spoonie G, Cable Vision, baby.
It don't stop, I keep on to the shield shot. It's like I own it, and I own it like a hot butter on. Say what? The rock on, don't stop the fucking beat till the break of dawn. A young lady, cause I'm the cool question lover, cause woman supreme. And when it comes to fine girls, I'm like a lover machine. It comes to make a love, I do the best I can, cause I'm known from coast to coast. I had the 60-minute man.